What's going on, guys? Oh my, Godzilla back here with another really exciting Godzilla figure review, guys. Today we finally have it, the Playmates King Ghidorah figure from Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Guys, without further ado, let's jump right in. Alrighty, guys, we start off with the packaging. You can see Ghidorah in there, and you have really cool logos of the Monsterverse and a bunch of Ghidorah shots and shots from King of the Monsters. Guys, taking a look at the back of the packaging, feel free to pause and read either of those blurbs if you'd like. But like most of Playmates stuff, this guy does come with the battle damage reveal. Let's go ahead and take a quick peek at the bottom of that box before taking a look at the figure itself. So moving into the figure itself, guys, here is Ghidorah. First thing I noticed about him was he's a little bit small compared to the majority of our Monsterverse figures, and we'll size him up against Godzilla later and take a look at how that actually looks. But he stands pretty well, actually, surprisingly. He's got to lean back on those tails. But taking a look at some of the paint job, pretty darn basic in terms of color. Some good detailing on the feet here. We have, but unfortunately those toenails are not painted. They'd look a lot nicer if they were painted anything, just to stand out a little bit more. The detail's fine going up the leg. You got some of the spines here, but again, no additional paint, just that one base color. You can see the battle damage. We'll go ahead and take a look at that real quick now. Get it in there. Some of these Playmates battle damages are pretty brutal to pop out, but there you go. There you have it. Just kind of a chest scar, as the most of them seem to have. Pretty darn easy to pop in there. The Ghidorah one, I know I've complimented him sometimes on having him really flush, and you can barely tell where the battle damage is. This one, not so much. You can definitely pick out that battle damage pretty easily. Moving to the wings, guys. They are just straight pieces of plastic, and they just pop right into there. No articulation on anything. They don't even articulate on the point they attach at, which was a little disappointing. So that's definitely something to look out for, is no articulation on the wings. They're just one large piece of plastic, similar to the SH Monsters, but I guess even the SH Monsters has a little articulation there. Moving into the back, guys, good. The wings are fine. You can actually see even some of the little kind of veins that go in and out, which is really nice. I like that they added that touch. Can't so much see them on the inside, but on that backside you definitely can kind of see some of the vein action going on. And then the back of the body is actually pretty nicely detailed as well. Back of the heads look good. Great diamond checkerboard pattern or whatever you want for all of his scales. And taking a look at these heads, guys, pretty basic. I think they're all just about the exact same thing, but they do have some decent posability. The two side heads just kind of curl out, as you can see, but the articulation opens up for them to be all here, but then kind of even come in and look here. So it's actually pretty, you can get some pretty cool poses out of the necks just based off of the one swinging articulation piece down there that you have. It definitely feels like you could pop these out if you wanted to. So if you wanted to pop one out for Kevin, rip, you could. The mouths almost look articulated. It almost looks like there's a jaw hinge there, but there's not. So those don't really articulate, though they do. You can bend them. The bendy plastic will move. In terms of tail articulation, each of these pieces do go 360 all the way around. And then the legs, you can go from here to about here. You could probably get more if you really forced it, but I don't feel like doing so. So again, guys, pretty good detail, but nothing really on the paint. So the paint definitely leaves you with some stuff to be desired. But that's it, guys. It's a fun figure, hard to get a hold of. I was trying to figure out how to get a hold of it, and G Forever actually told me that it is the only place right now you can get it is Amazon UK. So if you want to get this guy, you got to go to the UK Amazon. I'll link it below. It's not too hard. Shipping's a bit expensive. Shipping's about as much. The figure I think was only 12 or 15 bucks, but the shipping was about 12 or 15 also. So you're paying the same in shipping as you are to get the figure over here. Guys, I wanted to set him up next to the Jakks Pacific. This is the Jakks Pacific Ghidorah. Jakks Pacific was the company that did the Godzilla figures for King of the Monsters. So as you can see, pretty similar actually. The wings on Jakks Pacific definitely stick out more, and they are articulated, at least in this one joint spot. Nothing at the base, but they're at least articulated in the middle there. And then the one thing I like about the Jakks Pacific is you have 3 different head articulation. The articulation on this third head is down here, so it opens up for some interesting articulation. But I think overall I like the articulation on the Playmates better, just because of what you can get out of it. But very similar actually in terms of the Jakks Pacific and the Playmates. I was actually surprised at how similar they were. But they definitely do have their differences. But I was saying, guys, that I didn't think he sized super well with Godzilla. Here's a Playmates Godzilla. Obviously, we don't have any Playmates Godzillas from King of the Monsters yet. But there he is against one of the Godzillas from Godzilla vs. Kong. This is the one from the Neon City battle set. So that sizing does not really work. Obviously, Ghidorah, much bigger, and the wingspan is much huger. But it's not terrible sizing. It works for kind of being a kid's toy you can play with. Obviously, if these were like big, expensive statues, I'd have a lot more nitpicks to make about the scaling. But the scaling with Godzilla looking like this for Playmates does not bug me too much. It's not going to drive me up the wall. I just grabbed 2 other figures just to throw them next to, just for the heck of it. This is the SH Monster Arts Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Kong. Again, being a 6-inch figure, kind of has the same problem. Godzilla is too big, or Ghidorah is too small. And I just wanted to show them off next to the Mezco. This is the Godzilla vs. Ghidorah Mezco. That sizing, actually, King of the Monsters wise, almost works. That actually looks a lot better. Godzilla definitely being a lot smaller than Ghidorah. That sizing looks a lot better. Godzilla probably might not be this tiny compared to him, but I know, that legendary Ghidorah is just massive. So I wanted to just scale him up against one of the Mezcos, just so you can see it. Obviously, Mezco does not have any Monsterverse stuff yet, but just wanted to show that scaling off. Guys, so this has been the Playmates Ghidorah. Again, I will link it. That Amazon UK link in the description. Definitely kind of annoying. That's the only way you can get him as of right now, or secondhand. He has not yet reached American stores, nor do I know if he will. I have not heard. Like I said, they seemingly gave him a regular teaser release date of June. It was either June or July of 2022 when we first saw him, and I heard nothing, I saw nothing, and then G Forever again told me just a couple of weeks ago, probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, the only place to get him was Amazon UK. So I said, screw it, I gotta get it for the channel so I can show it off to you guys. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Anything you'd be interested in going through the pain of ordering from the UK and waiting. I probably waited almost 3 weeks for the shipping to come through on this guy. They were quite slow. It did arrive about a week ahead of schedule, but the shipping either way was pretty darn slow. But I'm definitely glad I picked him up. Glad to have a Ghidorah from Playmates. It's really cool. Can't wait to squeeze him in onto the shelves, guys. So I'm definitely glad I picked him up. I think it was worth the... I guess in total it ended up costing me almost $30 for this figure because of shipping. But I don't regret buying him. He's a fun one. It's cool. I love the orange eyes. So guys, let me know in the comments below, would you consider getting this? What do you think of it? Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more, and we'll see you in the next one.